to skip it, Killer, and then
Right, game week 22 is going to be underway, but welcome back, Cully. But before we do kick off with game week 22, Man United fans, non-stop FA Cup against Arsenal.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal. There's no way in the group I was giving it the large. Uh, to be honest, what I will say, Arsenal still could have won it on another day. They would have won that 3-1.
but I had 12 men, didn't I?
But I was just about to say they had the 12th man. But I will say that we looked solid. We looked solid, so that was enjoyable to see.
Did you? Did you look solid?
Have you seen us play?
We could finish our dinner. We'd have done you about 6-0, mate.
Have you seen us play in other
Havertz should
games?
have had a hat trick. Rice should have scored.
Yeah, but it's Havertz. What you do is you let Havertz have the chances. Did you notice nobody else was getting the chances? They're like, leave that Muppet on his own. He'll miss it. It was a tactic. So, no, all right, let me correct. We looked better defensively than we have done.
Do you know what it's cute? It's because it's like if West Ham drew Millwall in the cup and managed to scrape a moody result on pens against West Ham's B team. It's like, all right, mate, enjoy.
Yeah,
we're in the Premier League, mate. Like, you enjoy that. Have your minute.
But
whatever makes you feel,
the bitter twist.
Hold on,
the bitter twist is the only person to miss his pen was.
I know. I said when he stepped up, it was written. It was written. He does need it. I think he is a confidence player.
I mean, he's no Xerxes. But no, I thought we did all right. The highlight for me of the game, if I'm honest, was just after the penalty was given, and there was a bit of fight about us, which I haven't seen for a long time. A bit of fight, and a bit of that old niggle, the Man United Arsenal niggle. That to me, that was a good sign. So I'll take the win. We should. On another day, we could have lost.
Pretty hard now.
It's nowhere near the Vieira Keane.
Nah. It's not competitive, is it?
It's nowhere near.
But I think you did that in a modern game, you'd be sent off within an instant, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when it was Vieira Keane, it was, Keane grabs Vieira by the neck, Vieira grabs Keane by the neck, and the rest are like, well, you grabbed each other to even let it play on, and they cracked on. But no, all in all, I thought we played well. We looked, from my perspective, it didn't feel like we were going to concede that many. I know you're saying they had chances, but it didn't feel like you guys were going to score.
Yeah,
even when
I don't think that's because you're
off the goal line 15 times.
Yeah.
You're well confident.
I don't think that's because you're defending.
It's not like you were banked in and everyone's just going, get that out, mate. Like, it was scrambles every 2 minutes.
It just felt like one of those. It felt like one of those games for Arsenal. It just wasn't going in.
Okay. I think you're looking at it with your southern shandy drinking eyes. There are moments in that game that Maguire was heading it out. De Ligt was heading it out. They were before the trouble.
Sounds like fucking League 2 or something.
So, well, you two high up the table. Don't forget, we're a team in a relegation dogfight.
Yeah, that I reckon that's going to be the highlight.
There's no longer this. We're in a dogfight, and I thought we did okay against a team that's going for the title. We're fighting relegation.
Listen, you hung in there, rode your luck. We couldn't finish our dinner. And
that was one of the greatest boxing matches ever. Just rope a dope. He's just taking it. So basically, you're saying we were like Muhammad Ali. That's how good we were. Basically, that's what you're telling me.
Right, gonna move on to game week 22, and the games are ticking quick. And we've got, I want to say it's a tough one. Brentford, Liverpool.
That is a tough one.
Good record at home, didn't they? And their towns are
Brentford, great at home.
Yeah, so and
I don't think that's guaranteed 3 points, especially little dip in form from Liverpool recently. Lost against Spurs, drew against Forest. It could be a good game. And Bremer on fire.
The big one for me, to be honest, I know you're saying Brentford Liverpool is what are Arsenal made of? They've beaten Tottenham right? What are they made of now? Can they just go on a little run of winning games? Just to
Oh, they have
turn.
got, and I was going to say, they've got Villa.
Yeah, no, but this is what I mean. They've got to win these games, right? Like to keep the pressure on. And the way the fixtures work out, Liverpool play first, so it's
they'll know the result.
adds a bit more pressure to Arsenal. Whoever, I think when teams are going for the title or relegation, they should all play at the same time. I know it's not for TV, blah blah blah, but they should bloody play at the same time because then it'd be fair. But it's all against Arsenal.
Well, it could be in Arsenal's favour. It sometimes can give that extra bit of motivation if you know.
If Liverpool drop points, then
they'll be so up for it.
You know what I mean? You'll be bang up for it. And I'll tell you what, we need anything we can get in the way of extra motivation, because the last 15 minutes at Spurs game, they looked absolutely shagged. Like they looked like they were running in treacle.
Yeah.
Like,
when's the kickoff?
5:30.
5:30.
5:30 Saturday.
Yeah.
Villa played at the same time as us, so hopefully they look.
And I know there's not between us. There's not been much talk on it, but Newcastle versus Bournemouth again.
That's a 6-pointer
on a run.
Yeah, and then
I don't think
Bournemouth as well.
Bournemouth
as well.
getting the kudos that they deserve, right? Like Bournemouth, they're doing great. So that will be a good game. It's a lunchtime game. Anything can happen.
Yeah. And
second half against us, Bournemouth and mustard.
Isaac really going for 9 games in a row, and then he's only a couple off Vardy or whatever. But
at St James's Park, I can't see Newcastle not winning that, unfortunately.
Well, do you know what? Before they went on this run, they looked in like danger of having a bit of a nothing season, like
yeah.
Well, they got stuffed by Brentford. They got stuffed by West Ham, who was shocking. Like they were in serious bad play.
The thing is, hold on. The thing is, it's because the teams around them have struggled and dropped points, and they've been winning. They've been clawing their way back up.
They've actually been clawing,
yeah. We could watch their clawing videos. It shows that it only takes like 5 games, 5 wins. I mean, in the past, teams have had to go on 10-game runs.
You're not going to get
No,
I'm not talking about United.
You're lining it up.
I'm not talking about United. I'm definitely not talking about United. What I'm saying is it's so tight at the top between 6 or 7 clubs. If any of them put a small run together, 5 games, they really can attack the top of the league, right? The only problem is Newcastle points.
I miss those days of fighting for top 4, and all you needed to do was put a little run together and you could climb up quite quickly. Being in a title race, I have to say, is rank, because you have to win every game. And when you don't, it just ruins your weekend. Like even a draw against a tough team is like, it's really good enough. Do you know what I mean? Whereas
but you'd rather be challenged. Yeah, I know what you mean. It feels big.
It's more exciting, but it's just more fucking stressful.
Hang on, let me check the archives to remember what that feels like. I need to check the archives to know what that feels like.
That's 2013.
And also another team. We're talking about Liverpool, Arsenal for the title, but
Nottingham
Forest.
Don't say it.
They've got Southampton at home.
They got Southampton.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're suddenly in a title race. Every team's going to play Southampton at
21 games. They're still there.
Yeah, this is the same thing you're saying about Chelsea. Newcastle, Nottingham Forest are not in the title race. Okay. Newcastle are more in the title race than Forest.
If Nottingham Forest finished 5th, it's been an unbelievable season.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But they're there.
They're not in the title race, though.
That's harsh. I think the big game, to be honest, is Everton Spurs. Because could Ange get turfed out after?
I mean,
it's so harsh if they did.
Safe just because of the injury listing.
They've got a cup final coming. You know what Levy's like last time with Mourinho. Will he do it again?
Yeah. I think Liverpool.
I think Liverpool would do him in the second leg.
I want Spurs playing in the final.
No, definitely not.
Speaking without any bias, it'd be great to see a Spurs Newcastle final. I mean, can you imagine it going for days? Imagine the missed penalties. Neither team likes winning trophies.
If it's Liverpool Newcastle, I won't even watch it. Won't bother. Like, all right, whatever. If it's Newcastle Spurs, then
imagine seeing all those penalty misses. Because neither team likes winning trophies. They'll be trying to hand it to each other.
Yeah.
0-0, day 3.
They'll be going till Monday, the week after.
Yeah, no.
The only penalty that will go in, he'll hit the post or something and hit the keeper on the back of the head. You know, that'll be the winner.
And then final game, Chelsea Wolves. Like I said, Chelsea haven't won. Chelsea haven't won a game in 5 Premier League matches. I'm surprised your manager's still there.
Oh. Abramovich, is he?
I wouldn't. The thing is, the performances have been all right. We just can't fucking score, finish our dinner, take our chances, put a game to bed. Wolves, we've got to win. Absolute must win. Top 4 is looking in danger. So if we don't win that, we're going to be really struggling. Yeah.
And I'm just saying. I'm not even talking about United. If Spurs lose at Everton, which is feasible with the form that they're in, and Wolves take something, let's say they surprise everyone, Spurs can be like 4 points off bottom 3.
Second United.
That's how close it is.
Yeah, United are probably still scrapping down there.
Spurs are too good to get.
I'm not mentioning United. I mean, obviously, I didn't even mention United, and they started. Both of these two started crying.
What? We're not meant to mention that your team are in a relegation fight.
Oh, I've been saying it. It's a dogfight.
You have, and you've got Brighton. It's tough.
Yeah.
You got Brighton.
That's got Brighton written all over it. That does.
Wow.
At Old Trafford.
At Old Trafford.
I reckon in that.
And how many points will you be off bottom 3 then?
Well, after we beat
your theoretical scenario. You love doing these. It's like start of the season. Yeah, but we're only 4 points off top 4. We could be getting into the top 4.
If everyone gets
start of the season,
the points deduction and we win all our games, we could actually.
Start of the season, game 1, he was like, "We're top of the league."
We were top of the league.
Champions elect. Yeah.
We were top of the league after the first game.
Yeah. Cooley said champions elect. Piers said this is our year. I was the only one that didn't claim any of this nonsense.
True.
Well, that's what having girlfriends does. Like, she's knocked all the hope out of him. That's what's happened to George. He's got no hope anymore.
Meanwhile, you're on the M4 driving down south, stopping halfway at a service station like Pierce's mate and turning around.
Shout out to Beaconsfield.
Yeah.
on that note,
Beaconsfield, whatever.
Thank you very much, guys.